Woohoo! This is great. This is absolutely great. I am so freaking happy. So net neutrality was restored. Those of you who are younger, who may not remember the pre 2017 internet, because this was, after all, 7 years ago. Uh, this is just great. Basically, ISPs are not allowed to do sus stuff anymore. They're not allowed to slow down specific websites. They're not allowed to speed up some websites. They have to treat everybody equally, and as a result, they just need to have a good network, and they need to make sure that their network is as free of problems as possible, and works under the RFCs and standards that are set out in the RFCs. And this is perfect. Uh, I think it's great, and I'm really happy that this passed, because there was a lot of suspect stuff. This, combined with the FCC's other declarations around keeping ISPs honest, will absolutely treat the internet as a public utility in America, and that is a good thing. It means that, just like getting power from the power plant, or your telephone system or whatever, you have the ability to have a system that works. You have a system that is required by law to be functional and to not have a bias that limits your ability to have freedom or make your own choices. And this is good. This is really, really good. And as somebody who remembers dial up and who still has, probably still has, an AOL CD somewhere, I am totally on board with this. This is something that needed to happen, and it's good for business too. Because what this means is, so one of the fun things about this is that it says that it was opposed by Republicans. So if you're a Republican, I need you to understand that the Republicans who voted against this do not work in your favor as a Republican, and they don't really work in your favor as a Democrat for sure. But the fact is, I don't understand why Republicans oppose this. Because from my perspective, if I'm starting to start a business, or I want to run my business, I want to know that the internet is not going to play ball unfairly with me. I want to know that if I start a website or start a business, that nobody's going to be allowed to unfairly consider my website to be something that is forced to run slower. And so, from my perspective, anybody, Republican or Democrat, that votes against fast internet, you're all insane.